In Nigeria has continued to generate conflicting issues. While the federal government's figure is around 10 million, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO 2022 report puts it at over 20 million. In this report, AIT's Abulu Osemagu examines the different figures and root causes of out-of-school children as well as possible solutions to the challenges.
UNESCO in 2022 says the number of out-of-school children in Nigeria has risen to 20% of her over 200 million population. In the UNESCO report, the over 20 million out-of-school children in Nigeria is more than the population of most countries in Africa. The report says 244 million children and youth between the ages of 6 and 18 years worldwide are still out of school, making Nigeria's 20 million plus a source of concern.
We have a big problem on out-of-school children in Nigeria. 3 out of 4 out-of-school children are in just 6 countries.
Although the UNESCO figure of out-of-school children in Nigeria is common knowledge to majority of stakeholders, the Federal Ministry of Education, in an unpublished response obtained by AIT News, says the fact remains that the report is capable of misinforming the public, misrepresenting the actual situation of the out-of-school children in Nigeria.
Now, the difference between the previous assessment that we used to do, because we used to stop at junior secondary school. When you include senior secondary school, that's where you get the figures rising to the level that we are talking about.
Beyond the disagreements over the actual figure of out-of-school children, what exactly could be termed the root causes of the out-of-school children phenomenon in Nigeria?
Children from poor and vulnerable backgrounds such as Almajiris, children living in conflict-affected areas, children living with disabilities.
But the real problem we have is around socio-economic status.
The revelation on the root causes raises global concern of children of school ages not being in school and exposed to child labor as well as other vices.
Those reforms should also focus on non-state delivery, such as supporting the integration of foundational learning in Quranic education, as well as policy and governance reform to improve low-cost private schools.
According to the analysis of data obtained from the Multiple Indicator Cluster Survey mix by the National Bureau of Statistics and the National Personnel Audit by the Universal Basic Education Commission (UBEC), 7 states are said to have made some significant effort in tackling the education deficiency among children.
If you look at our data of classroom and furniture deficits in primary schools, you go and you wonder, is it really a classroom that you are in?
But we are sure more results certainly need more resources.
The problem now, colleagues, and as the problem evolves, we see this, that it is about keeping children within the education system, making sure that they achieve 12 years of basic education.
Observers argue that Nigeria's budgetary allocation to education is a far cry from the 26% benchmark, and it is a major setback for solving the country's out-of-school children problem. As the effort to reduce Nigeria's out-of-school children number goes on by the Nigerian government, UNICEF wants the learning output of pupils already in school to be top priority as well. Abulu Osemagu, AIT News, Abuja.